Straw Hut Media.
From Straw Hut Media, this is Brandi Glanville Unfiltered. Hey guys, it is your least favorite co-host of Brandi Glanville Unfiltered. It's me, James. Brandi is out sick. She has just had dental surgery, so she sends her best, but she cannot talk right now. She's going to be back on board for next week. We're very excited. I think that it's best that we listen to the rerun of the Theo Vaughn episode. If you don't know, they actually started dating after they met on this podcast. Woo woo! So cute. She said he has a big one, and she definitely got that in for a year. Good on you, Brandi. Brandi will be back next week, so we will see you then.
Hey everybody, welcome to Brandi Glanville Unfiltered. I'm sitting here with a fellow podcaster, actually.
It's true.
Stand-up comedian, writer, actor. You kind of do everything, like Theo Vaughn.
I stay busy, yeah. I just don't have a wine line. I just don't have my own liqueur.
I mean, I should have brought some, but
I know.
I try not to drink during the day.
Yeah?
Unless it's Sunday.
And how's that going for you?
Not well.
Yeah.
No.
You seem like a woman that drinks during the day.
I really don't, but I mean, I wish I could, but how would I guess I could have Ubered here, right?
I don't think anybody suspects you're driving around sober. I don't think, Brandi. To be honest with you.
Oh, wow.
But I will say this, though. Do
All
you
right.
think that... What is your timeline for when you have your first wine?
When in the evening?
In the day. What's that cutoff point that you would have? Like, okay, I don't drink before what time?
Noon.
Okay.
Right?
Noon.
Is that good? What's in your cup?
Ask yourself.
I'm kidding.
Ask yourself. No. I think noon's good, yeah.
No, I mean, I drink probably when I'm cooking.
Yeah.
It's usually when I open a bottle of wine, and I
like if the recipe calls for it.
No. I love to cook, and
Right.
so I like to have a glass of wine while I'm cooking and
Right.
listen to the TV, and I don't know, just
You're
what
like,
I do.
this recipe calls for a quarter cup of sherry. Brandi calls for a quarter cup of sherry.
Chardonnay. Yeah. But you really are like that guy on In Living Color that has like a million jobs,
Sometimes.
but you're white. So
Right.
I mean,
Yeah,
kind
yeah.
of like him.
I'm a little bit. I am white. And we got the new Netflix special that just came out, and it's good. It's edgy. It's edgy. It's not vulgar, but it's edgy, but it's good.
Explain the difference. I mean, I know what vulgar is, but what's
Vulgar,
edgy?
yeah, I feel like is when people start talking about like
Vagina and
yeah,
pussy
like
and
really
cock, all that, yeah.
like yelling pussy and like butt stuff and just like yelling crazy stuff, you know. I feel if it can just be edgy by insinuating more. You know?
Okay.
So a little more insinuational, and it has some profanity. It has profanity.
Oh, profanity!
Yeah.
I cannot stand profanity. It's
Really?
just fucking the worst thing. It really fucking bothers me. No.
Yeah, I feel that it can really it can burn people. So
No, but since you really didn't exist before 1999,
I didn't.
according to the internet, by the way.
According to the internet, no,
Couldn't
I was
find anything
fine.
on you.
I was fine.
We're
I mean,
not
I was
alive.
I don't know. I grew up in Louisiana, and then I ended up making my way out here.
And you got making your way in the world today takes everything you got.
What is that from? It's a theme song to something.
Sure can help. Oh, Cheers! Is it? No,
Yes,
it's not Cheers. Oh yeah, I love Cheers. I love that show.
He's looking at us like we are idiots. How do we not know immediately that that's Cheers?
Well, I don't have the best voice, but anyway, that's it. How did you get involved with Road Rules?
Yeah, I was a Road Rules cast. They just had auditions at our college. Like they used to have auditions for Real World and Road Rules. At different colleges around the country, and I was walking across campus one day, and they had auditions, and
you're like, I'm hot, I'm funny, I'm gonna do that.
No, I was like, I am fucking depressed, and I don't want to be. I was like in Louisiana, and I love Louisiana, but I was just like, it was just like, I don't know, I was just like, I'd love a change, and it was like this thing offering a change.
And it just they picked you.
Yeah, they had like every year. I think they had like about 40,000 students that auditioned, and then I got selected. And
out of 40,000 people, they picked you.
I know. I can't.
I know. Wow, it must have been.
Well, they picked other people too.
I didn't watch it. All my friends watched it. We didn't have cable, so I couldn't watch MTV.
Why didn't you have cable? You were an adult.
No, I don't think I was.
That's true. You're maybe borderline adult.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
I'm still not an
you
adult.
You weren't paying for your own cable at
yeah.
that point.
I mean, no. I mean, I was probably living in Europe, to be honest. And
really?
Yeah.
God, what were you doing over there?
Hooking.
Brandi does Europe?
No, I was modeling. I modeled for 17 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
I could see that.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah. I think, yeah. You still seem like a real looker.
Thanks. You too. And I was checking out the hair. Do you have frosted tips?
I don't have frosted tips. I'm just getting a little gray. Thank you, though.
Oh, no, it looks good.
Oh, wow.
It looks like
you... I've got frosted tips, huh? Wow. Right.
I'm just kidding.
No, maybe I'll get them frosted now and just lie to people.
It's payback for when I did your podcast and you were asking me about plastic surgery, so I have to go in a little bit.
That's true.
A little bit.
Well, I remembered, I don't know if we discussed it or not on my podcast, but I know that we talked about there was a surgery where women get something implanted in their tongue.
Oh.
So that it hurts if they eat like solid foods. So then they only drink smoothies and stuff. And it's like a weight loss mechanism. Have you heard of that?
No, but why not just throw it up? Save some money. Eat it, throw it up. And it works for me.
Would you keep a tub under the bed and just kind of slide it out?
Yeah, it's great. My producer loves me so much.
But have you ever done that, though? Have you ever been in a place in your life where you vomited kind of and stuff?
No, I actually, even if I get super drunk, and I was that way, I think, on Thursday night for my friend's birthday. I think somebody put something in my drink because I was feeling a little more than just drunk.
Alcohol.
Yeah. It was something. But no, I can't eat. Even if I know it's going to make me feel better, it's so gross to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I can't.
Yeah.
I can't. And even when my kids throw up, I have a gag. We've been talking about it. I'm like, I don't like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now what's the toughest, what is
this is my podcast. I'm interviewing you, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
No. I'm just having a fun conversation, I feel like.
No, I'm kidding.
So what's the toughest, the things that make you gag the most about raising kids? So puking is one, that's one.
Shit.
Yeah, shit is bad.
Is not good.
And kids have extra shit in them, it seems like.
Now my kids are men, they're 12 and 8, and they have man-sized shit.
Right.
And I can't.
Yeah.
I just... And boys are gross. I mean, they pick their nose, they eat it.
Yeah.
Right in front of you. And I really, boys, you guys are gross.
Yeah.
And then does it continue? I mean,
I'm trying to think of when it... I think until you probably get married and a woman really calls you out on a lot of your grossness,
really?
Then I think that's probably when it kind of dries up a little bit.
Now, you've never been married.
I've never been married.
And there's a lot of talk that you might be gay.
I haven't heard any of that. If I am, I'm a non-practicing homosexual.
No, I read it on the internet. It was some of the message boards. Is he gay? Is he gay? Is he gay?
Yeah, not gay. Just, chilling. I've been involved with a lot of puss over the years, but I'm just, these days, I'm just chilling. I would be gay when I'm 80 maybe or 90.
Just to try something new.
Yeah, because at that point, it's not even gay. It's
right.
just
you're over the puss. You've done it your whole life. You might as well try.
It's just grandpa's getting wild.
Right. What about a chick with a dick? I mean, I know a lot of people are into that now.
I would never do anything like that, I don't think. I'm not ready. And no offense if anybody here has something extra, but I'm not into anything like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, but you don't date a lot. I put you in who's dated who, that whole website, because I love to look at that.
I keep a lot of stuff on the DL. Keep a lot of stuff on the DL, yeah. A lot of DL dating.
Do you beat women?
I've never beaten a woman. I think I might have shook a gal once.
A little choke here and there.
But she had really short hair, and I honestly thought it was a man. I really did think that it was a man.
I don't know why. I just thought.
I'll tell you a funny story, actually, thinking about women dress. So when I was young, I grew up in a small town in Louisiana, and my mom was a single mom, and so, similar to yourself, a couple of children. We had 4 children. We lived in just a really
That's a lot of kids.
area. It was a lot. She had really fucked a man too many times.
Yeah. Mama was a whore.
Yeah. And yeah, I wouldn't bang her, but this man did.
Okay.
And
the same dad?
Yeah, all the same dad.
Oh, so she's not that big of a whore.
And my dad was 70 when I was born. My dad was an old man. My dad was,
wow.
But not
was
the
rich?
rich 70. No, not the rich 70. Who bangs a poor man in his 70s?
I gotta talk to your mom. That is just not okay.
Oh, I would love for you to fucking talk to my mom.
Just give me your number. I'll call her later.
And I love her. I don't take any advice from her because I'm you banged a guy in his 70s at least 4 times.
Right.
Well,
at least he had swimmers and they were working.
That's true.
A lot of the guys can't even get it up at 70.
Yeah. This guy really had the Michael Phelps of nut sacks on him, right? So anyway, so I remember that. So my mom was single and she didn't date much. One time, she had won a perm actually on the radio.
Nice.
And we were pretty fired up about that.
A perm as in like for her hair?
Yeah, hair perm.
Oh, like, okay.
And, when they heat it up and get it
yeah,
right.
I had a spiral one in high school. Oh, it was hot. It was real cute. And so did she go with the spiral?
Yeah, she went with whatever they got. I think it was a specific perm kind of.
Okay, and so that's why she didn't date.
But she looked fly. Yeah, when she came back with the perm, she looked pretty heated up,
yeah.
And I was young. I probably might even sprung a little mild erection. I mean, I was young,
Right. No, it happens.
Yeah, it does.
They say that the first erection is with your mom.
Yeah.
I know mine was, so.
Wow.
But my dad actually had a perm, like almost.
Your father did.
My entire high school years, my mom permed his hair.
Oh, that's shockingly gross.
I'm gonna bring a picture.
even our non-practicing
so
homosexual producer is
wrong.
saying no.
I know.
Michael, was that his name? Michael?
No. Who cares? We don't care about him.
Well, I just want to know.
We call him Ray, but
okay, I'll call him Ray.
Or you can call him Paco or Hernando. Okay, whatever you want.
I'll call Hernando. So the lovely Hernando, who's sitting in an aquarium here. I love how you guys. It's like at the Standard Hotel.
Yeah. Nice.
So anyway, they had commercials on the TV at the time for Lazy Boy furniture, and they had a man selling Lazy Boys on the TV, and they're like, "I'll come to your house and I'll show, and you can check out the chair, right?" So I was like, "This man is perfect for my mom because my mom worked all the time."
That's
so the
sweet.
Lazy Boy man, I was like, I feel like he'll come to your house, right? So I called the phone number 1-800 or whatever, and they're like, "Okay, we'll be there in 2 to 4 weeks," and I'm like, "That's kind of a broad spectrum, for this man to come by." But they gave I'd be like, okay, well, he can come in the evenings 5 to 8 p.m. And I was like, okay, that's perfect. So then then the Lazy Boy, one day my mom yells up the stairs, "Theo, there's somebody here for you," right? So I run down and I'm like, yes, it's the Lazy Boy people, right? I'm going to introduce my mom to this guy. And it was 2 hardcore lesbians, okay? Like early lesbians. Where one of them dressed definitely like a lesbian and one of them dressed like they were kidnapped.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? Like really severe 80s lesbians.
I like it.
And I was like, what? This is not...
You're not the man from the commercial.
You're not the man for my mom.
Well, did she go les for the night?
No, she didn't.
Okay.
My mom was like, what are these people doing here?
Did you get beat?
No. I may have gotten beat for it. I don't know. But anyway, these 2 lesbians come in our house and make us all sit in this Lazy Boy, right?
That's a
And
great
it was
story.
hella weird. So I remember sitting on this lesbian's lap. I'm like 12 years old.
Wait, you were sitting on her lap?
Yeah, she had me sit on her lap to try out the Lazy Boy. I guess it was part of their thing, get a kid in your lap and make it seem, their sales pitch. Yeah, it's a family seat. It's a real family
that is
seat.
Creepy as fuck.
That's not the end of it. So our neighborhood was a real shithole, right? So these lesbians left out, right? Because we didn't buy no chairs.
No, hell no.
Yeah, and they left out, and I guess they stopped down the street. They had a bunch of just crazy. They had this crazy family on our street called the Hoolers, right? And they the whole family was shirtless. Even the girls were shirtless till they were 13.
Right. Laying on the concrete to get warm.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Just real,
I know it.
Real natural
I did.
beings.
I used to do that after I snuck over to our neighbor's pool.
Well, those lesbians ended up stopping down there and getting high with this family. Then the lesbians moved into our neighborhood, and for years, we're sexual predators on everybody's mom, trying to hook up with all the moms just because.
And it's your fault.
Just because I wanted to see a Lazy Boy, and I wanted my mom to meet a man.
Oh, nice. So you brought some crazy-ass lesbians to the block, and
Dude,
you did everyone a service.
Oh, they were trying to bang every mom in our neighborhood for a long time.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, they have each other. I don't know.
Yeah,
No,
but one of them, I think, was a real kidnap victim.
Right. They needed new puss.
Yeah.
But I like your wallet. I bought my son a wallet yesterday. It looks just like that.
You get this is kind of the old-fashioned man's wallet a little bit these days. Now they have the zipper ones, the ones that are a little fancier.
I don't really like it, but I did.
Actually.
It's the stitching. It's a little aggressive. But if there's if there's money in it, that's all that matters.
Okay, right on. Well, so you like the inside of it.
Right. Yeah. But let's talk about, you really do so many things. I was reading on your website, which is very interesting. And you get millions of hits and shit on your crank call things.
Stay busy. Crank text. Yep. I have a website
text.
called Crank Text. So somebody texted me one day with the wrong number, right? And I got into a conversation with them, right? It was this girl. She's like, hey, it's Wanda. And I'm like, Wanda who? And she writes back, "Da Wanda, your cousin." Now, I don't even have any cousins. My mother was the only child, and my father's siblings actually died off in the 40s.
Right.
Of fever, and I don't know what else. One of them got hit by a car. But
that is horrible.
it's pretty sad. But that's back
in their 40s.
That's back when you didn't look both ways before they crossed the street.
I guess.
That's back before they made that rule.
All right.
But anyway, so I was like, holy shit, maybe I want a cousin, you know? Maybe this is like...
You never know.
Yeah, like Obama cousin, you know, where everybody gets a cousin.
Yeah.
So I was like, what's up, shawty? And she and I texted for 6 months. She thought I was her cousin that lived in Los Angeles.
So you catfished her.
Yeah, pretty much. Well, kind of, she started it, though.
Yeah, but you led her on.
Oh, then I led countless people on. So then I started texting random phone numbers. Like, I texted, like, over about 5 years, I texted like 50,000 random phone numbers. Like, just like I would take my own number and change the last digit. That's how I started.
Oh, okay.
And I would text like 100 people and be like, hey, it's Allison. And then one guy was like, Allison Kingsman? And I'd be like, yup. And he'd be like, no way. How have you been? And I'm like, doing great. Everything's good. And then the guy would be like, well, I'm going to be in town next week. Do you want to hang out? And I'm like, sure.
Totally.
And he's like, okay, I'll come over and bring over some wine, right? So now I have a guy I don't even know going over to a girl I don't even know's house. And I'm just sitting at home eating cereal, right? So anyway, I created countless scenarios like this.
Do guys send you dick pics when they think you're a girl?
Oh, guys are disgusting. Like, we are disgusting.
You are.
Any dude you text, it can even be like, hey, I'm lost. And then be like, oh, they'll give you directions to their dick.
It's true.
Yeah.
I don't like dick pics. I actually really don't like them.
Yeah, it's gross.
I like dick, but I don't want to... unless it's about to go inside me, I really don't want to look at it.
Yeah.
I mean, that's it.
Yeah. You just want that brief interaction.
Yeah. And you know, Ray knows. He sent me some dick pics before, and I had to.
God, really?
Yeah, his wife gave him permission.
Wow.
So he sent me pictures of his wife.
Really?
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah. No, Ray and I have a very interesting.
Okay, guys, we're stepping away from Brandi and Theo. We'll be right back.
Where do you guys do your podcast again? Like in a basement?
No, not in a basement. We do ours above. Now we do ours above the Comedy Store. It's above the Comedy
It was
Store.
really nice. It just smelled like old dead people.
That was above the Improv. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
It does smell a little dead.
A little bit. But how you can't date? You have so many jobs.
I am a little bit. Yeah, it's a little bit stressful in my head a lot of times. But
stand-up comedian,
I try
writer.
to meet women's. And I'm kind of like. Yeah, I mean, I tried dating apps. What do? I tried, like, Raya was the latest one I used.
Oh, Raya, right. They said no to me.
I
didn't know.
Really?
I didn't get accepted.
What?
They said no.
Dang.
I know. And it was after one day. Like, my friends are like, oh, yeah, but all my friends got on it.
Yeah.
And, like, you have to do it. They were like, not at this time. I'm like, it was like in a day that I fired my lawyer. Like, I had all this rejection all in one day, and that was just the pin. I was like, that's it. I'm out. I'm done. So, yeah.
Wow.
So the Raya one, by the way, when I went on my friend's Raya, because I wanted to see what I was missing, pretty much dated all the guys on there anyway.
Wow. Okay.
At one point or another.
Matthew Perry's like the big one on there that everybody's always talking about.
Matthew Perry. I haven't dated him. I dated David Schwimmer, and I dated the other
was
one.
Schwimmer on there?
I don't know. No, he's married.
Oh, okay. So he's not on there.
But I'm just saying I dated all of his friends.
Right.
Yeah.
But not Matthew Perry.
No, not Matthew Perry. Not ever.
What about
Matt LeBlanc.
Joey on
that
show?
We went on a date.
Matt LeBlanc?
Yep. We went on one date, and he let his dog eat from his ice cream. Mm-hmm. And then he wanted to kiss.
Yeah.
And I was like, nope.
Wow, really?
Audi 5.
Damn, come on.
No.
You are so weird.
Me?
Yeah.
But you would kiss. Okay, let's just say we were a couple, and I was having an ice cream cone, and I was
but tell us more about me and you. Tell me more.
And I'm licking it.
Wait, have we just made love? Are we like in a park? Are we like in a chalet?
Chilling on the couch.
Oh, okay.
Chilling on the couch. Dog comes over, and then I'm like, come here. You would not want that.
If you had just kissed the dog?
No, the dog licked the ice cream, then he ate the ice cream, and then he wanted to kiss.
Oh, yeah, that's too much.
No.
Yeah.
My dogs lick their asses.
Yeah.
I'm not, no.
Yeah, that's, yeah. I'm not licking a dog's ass unless it showers first.
No, but
that's
would
for
you
sure.
lick a girl's ass? Are you into that?
Yeah, I mean, I think as an adult man, I think you've come to enough, you can really handle that, I think.
Yeah.
As long as everybody's,
Clean.
really showered up. You got to shower up.
Oh,
though,
yeah,
I think.
no, for sure.
Yeah.
But there's some guys that will just go in no matter what. Like,
Really?
they're dirty motherfuckers, yeah.
But what do you think as a girl when a guy does that?
As I like it.
Okay, so they're dirty motherfuckers, but you're enjoying
if you're
it.
pulling my tampon out with your teeth, we're good.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay,
just
that is too much.
Style.
Jesus. Look, Hernando, whenever you leave, take me too. What is going on?
No, I'm being
Are
vulgar.
you fucking vampires? What are
Pretty
you
much.
doing?
No, I'm I like it. Whatever.
Yeah. No, it sounds like you're really exploring like a lot of eroticism in your life.
Yeah. No, I'm Scorpio. It is what it is.
Yeah.
Are you one of those guys that like a lot of comedians are dark when they're not like on
Mm-hmm.
and they're like wounded and like tortured souls? Are you one of those?
Yeah, I think I probably am a little bit, But I think if a woman I need a woman to really kind of take probably just make me fucking stay in my place. Like, look, get your shit to are we doing this or not? Like the girl that I dated most recently, she was like, you need to we're going out on it. Like we're going to do this. Cause I'll just kind of sometimes.
You're a mangina. You need a boss bitch.
Yeah. I think I need a boss bitch sometimes.
Yeah. Well, that's good.
Yeah. I think I do sometimes all right, this is what we're doing, Yeah.
And
a lot of women don't really do that. Like they say they're a boss bitch and all this, but they're really just fucking hating each other on Instagram. That doesn't make you a boss bitch.
No.
Saying what you want, saying your feelings, and expressing them, and wanting immediate, clear responses. That's what I feel like is the most boss bitch thing. Do you want this? Do you not want this?
Right. Instead of keeping it in and be like,
playing
4 days ago
games.
you hurt my feelings. I didn't want to say anything. Yeah. I hate myself in pictures.
Hater.
I'm a hater. It's what I do. Ray knows. I don't even. I'm actually not a hater.
No, I was just doing Snapchat. I was just catching a Snapchat.
Oh, is that what that is? I don't understand that.
It's fine. It's just what are you doing today, basically?
And it disappears or something?
Yeah, it disappears. So people can watch it, but they can't keep it.
Well, what if they just hit record and they're watching it?
They can't. So people can that's something you can't do. So it's kind of great. That's how a lot of these kids are sending dick pics and everything because it's oh, here's something that you can't keep.
Right.
It's like your first marriage.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Totally. I mean, 100% for me, that's for sure.
Yeah, it's like your first marriage.
Yeah. And
So what are we talking about here, Brandi? What's going on?
Snapchat, you're into all that.
I'm trying to get into it.
Are you on Instagram?
I'm on Instagram.
Am I following you on Instagram?
I don't know. I follow you on Twitter, I know.
Oh, yeah, I get in a little trouble.
Do you?
Drinking and tweeting is still an epidemic today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, do you mostly argue with Real Housewives? Is that what happens a lot?
I argue with a lot of people. No, I hate haters. Why are you doing this just to be an asshole? Really, go get a life.
Yeah,
do
there's so
something.
many creeps out there.
And it's if you're taking the time out to say these horrible things about me and you don't even know me, it's it makes me crazier than I normally am.
Well, I thought whenever you came on our podcast allegedly that we both thought you were a lot cooler than we thought you were going to be.
Oh, that's cool.
So I think you're one of those people that people have to get to know more because I just think that there's a stigma that comes with being Real Housewife, because it's glamorous and that immediately creates a jealousy. Any type of glamour usually creates some sort of a jealousy, and it's, you're in Beverly Hills and it's glamorous. And so I think even though there's a fanship that comes from a lot of people, there's also, everybody feels like they're lower down the hill than Beverly Hills. So it's I think that it creates a little bit of jealousy or a stigma kind of. But I think you for me, you blew the stigma out of the water.
I blew your stigma. Woo!
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. I'm erect. I'm mildly erect right now. I'm al dente. I am al dente,
I was gonna
brother.
say al dente. No, but I think that when you've done a lot of reality TV, right?
I've done reality. I did reality TV until 2004, 2005.
Yeah, and people see you a small version of you.
Yes.
It's not a rounded version of who you are.
Right.
Then they go to your comedy show and they're like, no, this guy's really just an asshole. He is.
Right.
And then
yeah. But no, a lot of times people are like, oh, I didn't know you were this way, or I didn't know you were funny. Yeah.
Right. Well, you do look better in person than you do on the internet. And I like the hair now with the little bang.
The frosted tip. This isn't a bang, okay? We're fucking cutting this off, dude. That's a fucking straight up bitch getter right there.
That is. You have a good head of hair.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe I'll quit the Propecia then. I'm on Propecia.
Yeah, but I think you have to take it so it doesn't fall out.
Right, that's the thing. Well, then it also
then you can't
creates...
get, drama in the bedroom.
Yeah, drama in the bedroom. So I got to smoke a little bit of weed. There's definitely a 9-step process.
Right.
I feel like sometimes to me being a
So there's no spontaneous sex in the garage after we're done here. That can't happen.
it's... Do we have a garage here?
Yeah.
I can probably make it work, I think. Let me meditate for about 10 minutes.
I think there's some weed in my car. No, I'm
Now
kidding.
we're talking, huh?
I can't smoke weed.
Really?
I did with Snoop Dogg. It was cool.
Oh, yeah. I heard about
so
this.
fun.
It was on Chloe's show, right?
Yeah. Well, and we smoked another time.
Yeah, now tell me about that time, because I asked you about that, and you privately went and smoked with
because
him.
yes, but not at that point yet. We're friends. Like,
Right.
we hung out.
Did he try to bang you or no?
No, not at all. Totally respectful. Just smoked and talked.
Now, what brothers really try to bang you, I feel like?
I mean, I don't have a big butt. You know what I mean? I'm not really
Right.
I'm not their typical chick, but I have very white black guys.
Really?
Yeah. There's been 2 black boyfriends, 3, almost 2.5, but they're very white.
Right.
Black.
Right. Like Shamar Moore.
Yeah, I know Shamar, but no, he's never. But that type, yes.
Yeah, but Shamar's probably banged everyone you know.
Yeah, I know. Well, he was on a show with my ex-husband, and then he lived next door to me.
Oh,
I
wow.
saw a lot of pretty girls in and out of there.
I'm sure.
And this was back in the Dizzy, but yeah, he was getting some real cute chicks.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, just white black guys. I mean,
Right.
What about you? You like black pussy?
Oh, well, no, actually. I am not offended by black. I don't. I never had no black pussy. I don't know if that's even a term that people use.
No. I
One
like
girl
a double
took me
negative.
home one time. I mean, I love black women, and I'm not opposed to it.
Wasn't Coral one of your
just-
girlfriends? Wasn't she black?
Coral, the Real World from Real World. No, she's black. Yeah, she's black.
Yeah.
She's like French black.
Is that different?
Yeah, it's a little bit kind of a mauve. But she and I never had sex. It was never sexual interaction there.
Oh, really?
We've been friends for a long time.
Have you fucked all your girlfriends? Like your friends that are your friends now? Were they at
No.
one point?
In fact, I make a point to try to never to have any sexual interaction with comedians.
Oh, right. Yeah, that would be weird.
Yeah, so that can make things pretty weird.
But you did with Amy.
I mean, we did. I'm trying to think of exactly what happened.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you were on pot, so who knows? I mean, you could be remembering wrong.
Oh, I remember one time we were hanging out and I went out to get some drinks from the bar. There was this brother out there. This dude was fucked up, right?
Nice.
And he was trying to sell me drugs, and I was like, no, I'm good, right? And he's like, well, I got some weed, right? And so then I ended up showing back up to the room, and suddenly there's this big black guy with me, and she's like, who the fuck is this?
She's like, I'm not into this. It's like gangbang. It's happening.
Oh, this guy was trying to he was trying to not only run a train, but to be the conductor.
Nice.
Like, this dude, yeah, he was out of his mind.
Yeah, that would be a little weird for me if I opened the door to the hotel room and there was...
Yeah.
I'd be like, oh, really? Yeah, no, that's not happening.
Yeah, I'm going to tag this guy in. I'm going to tag this guy in.
Yeah, so wait, now you're doing a ton of... your birthday is March 19th.
It is. My birthday's
coming
March
up.
19th. What are you going to give me for my birthday besides a little bit of piss,
A
huh?
BJ. Woo, woo.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Do you
I
like
could see us
BJs?
blowing each other.
Yeah, totally.
You know?
Yeah.
Casual.
69 all the time.
Watch some sports. Really? I feel like 69's like crazier. As you get older, 69 gets a little crazier, don't you think?
Really? I just feel like it works out. I mean, because you're both getting it.
Yeah. All right. I'll get together
like,
with you for that.
I give it to you, and then you have to wait and give it to me. Like, it's not right.
It's true.
I need to get something from it when I'm
You want the
giving
party
it.
going. Let's keep this party going.
Yeah, pretty much,
I
yeah.
agree. I really like your attitude there.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I have to make the most of the time I have.
Right.
So get it all done.
Yeah. We should start a club. It's like called 70. It's like, and everybody's 69s and then just
And then
hangs
your
out.
dad is like you have a picture of your dad, a poster over it.
Yeah,
that would be
beautiful.
awesome.
That'd be beautiful.
No, but you have a lot of dates coming up in San Diego, I saw.
Yep, I got San Diego coming up at the Madhouse at the American Comedy Company in San Diego, the 24th through 26th, and I'll be in Tacoma next month.
Where's that?
It's up in Washington
Oh,
somewhere.
yeah. No, I do know
I guess
where that
Washington's still a state. Is that?
Yeah.
Yeah. We got Washington.
And we have Washington, D.C., which is also a state. We have 2 Washingtons.
Okay, it's not a state. So that's
It's not?
interesting. No.
Washington's not a state? Washington State.
Wow.
Washington,
Jesus
D.C. is a
Christ,
city
dude.
in where?
No maps, huh?
Washington,
Okay.
D.C. is not a state?
We can't suss it enough. We cannot express enough how Washington, D.C. is not a state.
What?
We would
How?
love for it to be a state. This is women everywhere right now are shocked.
No. Listen, I'm actually fairly bright, but Washington, D.C. is a state.
Okay, and...
It's a
Do we need
city
to go
and
to
a state?
break? Do we need to go to
No,
break?
Is it a city and a state? What the fuck? It's a district?
Yeah, it's a district, dude.
No, it's not.
Yeah. It's
So
a district.
Obama is like he lives in a district.
Okay, Jesus Christ, yeah. Look,
Wow.
don't make it sound so urban. Now you make it sound like it's like.
No, the Oval Office is in a district. I mean, well, when
everybody already knows that.
When Trump becomes president, he's gonna make it a state.
I think he will.
Yeah,
Trump.
I'm gonna tweet him right now. Can we make it a state?
Yeah, Trump or Sanders, man.
Oh my God,
those are my horses. I just, you know,
we're doomed.
I used to like Hillary, but Hillary became too much about feminine. Like so many feminists got on board that men have been deterred who wanted to be Hillary fans.
But you have to realize she has Bill, and Bill's been in the office, so he's going to help her out anyway. So I feel like you're getting 2 for 1.
I don't know. I don't think Bill wears the pants in that relationship anymore.
No, I mean, I don't think that he wears the pants.
I don't think he wears the underpants. I don't think he wears anything. I think he is standing outside naked, hoping Hillary puts some clothes on him.
Right.
Oh, 100%.
Oh, yeah. Well, as he should be.
Yeah. Well, I mean today it's International Women's Day, so
he
today
did grab
we'll
my
allow
boob
that.
once.
He touched your boob?
Yeah.
Bill did? Mm-hmm. No way.
But I was taking a picture with him and my ex-husband, and he like undercupped it. My hand is really hurt. You know when you put your arm around someone, and he just like really had the boob, and I have a picture of it. And I'm like, yep. And I was very excited. My ex-husband was like, you didn't say anything? I'm like, I'm going to tell the president not to touch my boob. I was excited. He's sexy.
Wow.
He is really
But he's
sexy.
because he's the president.
Right, exactly.
Would you have let a black president touch your boob?
Totally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What if a man who was sexy just came up, say you're in a club and you're not wearing underwear, which is probably a semi-normal for you, and a man comes up
I don't
and
go
just
to clubs, but
puts his hand up your dress. Would that be...
He would get knocked the fuck out.
Okay, wow.
Yeah.
Wow, Jesus.
I actually broke my hand, not like literally. A guy came up to me in San Diego. I was with my best friend. He put his hand between my legs, threw me over his shoulder to take me out of the club.
Ooh.
Yeah, but he was like this big giant bouncer, and he's walking me through the club and holding me like that. And he put me down.
That's
I wound
the dirty
up
baby.
and I fucking hit him so hard.
Ooh.
I caught him too. And he was pissed. And then he put me in like handcuffs. I called the police.
Really?
And then I was like,
what are you doing?
This is what I said. I didn't do anything.
On?
We were told by the person that we were with that we could use the men's bathroom because the women's line was so long. And we were with fancy people. And we went in, and he didn't think that was a good idea. And my friend got to pee, and she was fine. And then, they called the police. I didn't get arrested. I cried. I was pissed.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude, I'd have banged you, though. Wait, what was this about? Sorry, I'm just thinking this whole time that I'm like, God, I feel like we should bang sometime.
I mean, we should. I mean, it's
okay. Cool. I'm in.
We gotta go pay some bills right now, but we will be back.
Next month, I'm in Tacoma, and I'm in Chattanooga, Tennessee, actually.
Now, Tennessee is a state.
Yeah, Tennessee is a state. I'm in Chattanooga, Tennessee, and Tacoma next month.
Wow,
So.
you travel a lot.
Pretty good bit with comedy, man. Well, yeah, I mean, you get out there, you know. I mean, I got to do shows at Guantanamo Bay over the years. I've done
that's
shows all around
amazing.
Europe, South Africa.
Yeah, Cape Town?
Yeah.
Nice.
Guantanamo Bay was cool, man. You fly down there like on this little plane. Like we got on this little bitty plane out of Florida.
Never do that.
And next thing you know, you drop down into Gitmo and there's no chicks there, dude. There's 1,100 servicemen and women down there, but about 4 of them are chicks, and they think they are the hottest
they are.
things in the world.
Well, they are.
Well, today they are. It's International Women's Day,
Right,
so today they are.
I thought that was yesterday.
Oh, well, people keep lying about
Yeah,
it.
you
know, women,
it's
it'll be
every
a month.
day. It's every day.
And I mean, these chicks, and the first day you get there, you're like, these bitches is busted. But by day 4, you're like,
ooh,
God damn, Janet is fine. Janet is fine.
I heard of
I look into all 3 of her eyes and just tell her I love her.
Yeah, and you do fuck your fans.
I've made love to a couple. I wouldn't call them fans after the sex, but before, yeah. So I've probably lost a lot of fans out there.
All right, so you do sleep with you're a whore.
I'm not a whore anymore. I think I was at a time.
Right.
There was a time in my life where I was, making love to different
Well, now you're al dente because of the
women.
propecia.
Now sometimes it's a mid-grade service. It's not it ain't your all-night flight.
No, I mean, you know what? Like
it's a layover.
Listen, an hour and a half is good. I think that any longer,
an hour and a half of sex.
Yeah, with
what?
like foreplay.
Oh, with
and
the whole
stuff.
everything? Yeah.
Everything.
Yeah.
And a dance. I'll probably do a little dance. It'll be
Okay.
like first I'll do a little performance, and then we'll do some other things.
Wow, I like this. Yeah, that's what I need. I feel like a lot of women don't do a lot of the foreplay.
Oh, no, I love it. And I have outfits. I spend all my money at Agent Provocateur and I usually do it when I don't have boyfriends.
Yeah.
I don't know. Lingerie makes me feel happy.
Yeah.
So I have a lot of that.
I'd love to probably judge you and see your vagina at some point in some of these different outfits.
Totally.
Just to kind of make sure everything is
where it should be.
Well, yeah, just make sure that you're feeling positive and I'm feeling positive.
Yeah. I mean, I'm in. I just don't want the al dente. We have to work on that. But we can call Snoop.
Cool, we'll call Snoop, get some good hookup.
Weed.
I like this.
Nice.
Man. Cool. This is really a worthwhile visit.
So you did a short called You're Addicted to Facebook.
I did a short called You're Addicted to Facebook, and I just did another short called The Comments that was super cool.
Oh, that sounds, that
was super cool. Kristen Shaw was in it. Paul Scheer was in it. Bobby Lee gave me a hand job in it.
I don't know who any of those people are, but
they're just
comedians. Oh, those people.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Yeah.
You were on Chelsea Handler's show and Watch What Happens Live. Why?
I was on Watch What Happens Live. Well, I was on Andy Cohen's first show that he ever did for Bravo years ago.
Wow.
And it was called Battle of the Network Reality Stars, and this was in 2002 or something, I think.
Wow.
And it was horrible. It was a horrible show, and Andy will admit it was horrible. But it was his first show, and he kind of championed it. And I mean, he's got such great energy.
Yeah, he's a smart guy.
I mean, I love Andy because he's a gay dude, but he doesn't. That's not his only shtick.
No, and he doesn't. He's not. He's like straight gay.
Yeah, he's like a dude.
He's a man, and I love the fact that he's very into politics and the news, and it's not just pop culture. Like he can talk about anything.
Yeah, he's into sports. And I think sometimes whether you're straight or gay, men get hung up too much on being one or the other.
Right.
Like, oh, I'm gay, so I gotta, a man came up to me recently and had an Easter basket. This man, it was on the Santa Monica and Highland, and he had everything he had. He's like, he had an Easter basket. He's like, hey, I'm lost, and I was like, what?
You're like, sashay away.
Yeah, I'm like, I cannot help you find anything.
I can't help it because I have a gay man that lives at my house who I love.
Your life is.
But he went out last night as Mia. No, my life is amazing. Actually.
As Mia Hamm?
No, as Mia. He's transgendering.
Oh, transgendering.
Yeah, so I helped him. He wore my fucking favorite shorts. I was shocked that he could get into them. He wanted to come really bad today. He was supposed to be here, but guess what? Mia didn't make it home last night.
Ooh.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
So he's probably out doing some butt stuff.
He's like, I stayed with a friend. I'm like, you don't know anyone in LA. You're from Florida. You don't have any friends except for me.
Do you stay out at men's or do you bring men's home? What's your thing?
I on the weeks that I have my kids, I obviously don't have men over ever.
Right. Not true.
But no, it is true.
Yeah, it is true.
My kids, they've not in 7 years met. I think they met one boyfriend and they didn't like him.
Wow.
Yeah, they thought he was a geek, which he was a geek, to be honest. But
really?
The sex was really good.
White guy?
Mexican.
Ooh.
Mexican. I mean,
you mean Mexican?
I know. Well, he could. He was just a little bitch. So
the best joke I ever heard of, Gardner told me one time. He's like, guess what? And I was like, what? He's watering the plants outside. He's like, I make it rain with this hose.
That's the best joke you've ever heard.
Actually, that's one of my favorites. Here's one more.
That was really good, though.
This is the best joke I've ever heard. What's the last thing you want to hear when you're giving a blowjob to Willie Nelson?
I don't know what.
I'm not Willie Nelson. That's not my joke. I heard it somewhere, but it's my favorite.
That is a good one. I like that one too. I like the first one better.
I make it rain with this hose.
Yeah. That is funny. I used to tell my ex-boyfriend.
God, I'm erect right now. Sorry.
Oh, good. I like it. Al dente.
I skipped my Propecia this morning, so.
It's important. But I get why you guys have to take it.
Well, it's really tough, especially out here in this industry. It's like, and there's a lot of stress. It's all about the way you look. Yeah, it's about the weight you have to keep. It's really tough. So you're like on these, you know the drill as a woman.
Crust
you
white
guys
strips,
are yeah.
I had the whole nine.
Everything.
I mean, I didn't do that for you today, but I chipped my tooth yesterday.
You did?
Yeah, I got it fixed.
Really? Open your mouth up a little wider? Let me see. It's all right.
I'm like, but I can feel the bonding. It's driving me fucking crazy.
It's tough till your mouth gets used to it.
I don't like it.
Yeah.
I can't. And it's $650.
Ooh.
Well, I have a very fancy dentist, but I've had him for 25 years.
Yeah, he sounds very fancy. As in he's just fucking charging you extra.
I mean, but it is what it is.
$650. Do you ever go to Dr. Tadoff over on...
I've had him in here.
You have?
Yeah.
Yeah, Will Kirby's one of our best buddies.
He's a friend of my my agent, Alex Shankman. Do you know Alex?
Shankman. I know Shankman. Yeah, I've been to his Christmas party.
My Ginge. No, yeah, I had Will in here.
I love Alex Shankman.
Yeah, Will had just gotten in a Twitter war with
Seth Rogen. I remember that.
That was right when he was in here.
That's
I'm like,
hilarious.
you have some fucking balls. I like it. I like Twitter wars. It makes me happy.
And Will's great too. Will's super.
Yeah, no, he was great. I mean, this was probably 2 years ago that he was in here. I just have, I'm so smart. I have the memory of an elephant.
Really?
I do. I remember everything, even when I try to forget. Like, I wish I could have blackout sex, but I remember it all.
Yeah, that's one of the things about that I don't like sometimes about getting older is like you're just like when you were young, like sex was just like this kind of hurricane that kind of happened.
Right.
And now it's like this slower storm. Like it's still, there's still like clouds and some thunder and lightning. But it's like now I feel like sober sex is for kids. Like you got to be liquored up.
I feel like sober sex is when you're in love. Like sober sex is a lot.
Right.
It's very intense. Like I don't want to have it.
Yeah.
That's for damn sure.
Yeah.
Like no. I mean, unless it's the morning and you can keep your eyes closed and just kind of. I like morning sex.
Yeah.
I guess you're sober in the morning.
But what do you do about your breath? That's the thing, though. It's like everybody's breath. I've really just kind of.
Me.
Yeah.
I just like all
breathe
in
on someone's neck, or you just have to get that first kiss out of the way, and then after that it's
good.
okay.
Yeah, I'm dirty like that.
But what if you wear like a night guard in your mouth?
I do.
Oh my god,
I have it
that's
right
the
here.
best. I don't need to see it.
No, I know because I was at the dentist yesterday and he had to fix my mouth guard. I have TMJ.
You do?
Yeah, really bad.
Really?
So yeah, and when I stress,
are you on like those cocktails and stuff?
Cocktails,
or what do you like? What is TMJ?
It's when I don't know. I could. No, I know.
You have it. Is it a state? Is it a state?
No, yeah, it's a city and in a state. No, Washington D.C. is a state.
Okay. Unbelievable.
No, but it's called like trimuscular joint syndrome. It's like a long ass word.
I want
but
it.
Basically, you grind your teeth because your jaw's clenching down.
It sounds like your finishing move during a blowjob.
I mean, hopefully not for the guy because that would really hurt.
That's true. Well, not if you have your mouth guard in.
That's true. That is true.
Have you ever given a blowjob with your mouth guard in? No. Look at Hernando's face just lit up. like it's Cinco de Mayo.
I love that he's calling you Hernando.
I cannot believe you've given a blowjob with a mouth guard in.
It's smoother.
I know, I get that.
Yeah, I mean, like sometimes, like after a certain amount of time, it's hard not to get a little teethy.
Right.
So if you have your
true.
mouth, it's easier.
Now, is it true that the first time you give a blowjob, like you'll make sure to keep the teeth away, but as you get more comfortable, you're like, let them have it?
I mean, I think that you just get tired after a certain amount of time, and it's like, I mean, let's do something else.
Yeah.
Or hurry up. Like, I don't want to do it for an hour.
Now, how crazy, a lot of these kids are into like butt stuff, I feel like these days. Do you feel like that's scary for children? Because I feel like a lot of kids are like...
What are you talking
That's what I keep hearing about, like a lot of
What are you talking about?
Maybe I'm just hearing that. I don't know. I have like young like nephews and cousins that always tell me crazy
wow.
stuff.
Yeah, I mean, my 8-year-old does always smack my butt when he walks by it.
Right. Then that's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
Is that all? Okay. Because he does it to his dad, he does it to me, he does it to his stepmom. And I'm like, he's a little perv.
Yeah.
But he likes it.
They perv out a little.
Well, yeah, but he's like 8 going on 35.
Yeah.
Yeah, he'll let you know. And if he was in here, he would have, like, the shit that comes out of his mouth, I'm like, oh my God.
Wonder where he learns it.
I know, right?
Is he on Propecia, you think, or not?
Totally.
Yes, totally.
Propecia, Adderall, he smokes a little pot, he's into porn.
Wow.
No, I'm kidding.
Jesus Christ! I feel like I need to hang out with this kid. Is it Scott Baio? Is that who this kid is?
Yeah,
it is.
It's Scott Baio. Isn't it Baio?
He keeps changing it though.
Baio?
Is Scott Baio a state?
It's a state of mind.
Is Scott Baio a state?
It's Chachi. Yeah, I was in love with Chachi.
Really?
Oh hell yes, and Fonz.
Oh, I have this great Fonz joke.
When you say you have a great joke, you shouldn't preface it with that because I'll let you know how good it is.
You're right. That's a good point.
Right.
I have this joke you're actually not even going to like, okay? Did you hear what happened to the Fonz?
No, what?
He got AIDS.
Oh, that's horrible.
It's horrible. Yeah, you're right. It's not great.
No, you can't say that about a Jewish man.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Jewish people don't get AIDS. I forgot.
No, they don't.
That's true, huh?
They're clean. They're kosher.
That's true. What do they get then?
They usually get money.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
Get money. Isn't that a song? Get money. I'm not even getting texts from Ray today. He must really like you.
Really?
He's like, check your phone.
Baby Ray, huh?
Wow, I like it.
Hernando, huh?
I'm looking at... So, you've had 1,000 jobs.
I've had a lot of jobs. I mean, I worked on a farm. I've hosted for Yahoo for a couple years. I hosted a game show with Howie Mandel.
Oh yeah, did he shake
Fist
your
bump
hand?
you? Yeah.
He did?
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, that.
Double. Have you ever had him in here?
No, but I was on his
should
show.
have him on.
I was on his show, like when he had that talk show during the day. Do you remember that?
Yeah, I do
Long
remember
time
that.
ago. I was like a Wonder Bra model, and I was on the show. Yeah.
Same tits or different tits?
They were real back then.
They
These
were?
are not real because I had kids, and
Yeah.
things change when you have children.
What?
But I had great tits before, and now
did?
I have great tits again. They're just Ray likes them.
Yeah.
His wife, he wants to get his wife my boobs.
Ooh, wow.
Yeah.
And how long till you're done with them, though?
Well, I mean, I'm thinking I'm going to keep these ones.
Yeah.
I mean, I think every
How
10
long
years.
do you keep them? Every 10 years?
They
So you
say
can
10
have 'em-
years. Mine are 9 years old. They actually are still real good. I don't have any issues.
9 years old? Mm-hmm. So feasibly in a year, so you can give them to your wife.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah,
I can.
that's great.
And then I'll just go bigger. I'll have like porn tits.
No.
I'm kidding.
I feel like they seem big enough.
They're not big.
But no, I feel like they're a good size.
I said to the doctor, I said, I want what I had before. I want to fill up the skin. Like, I don't, because you have kids and
There's
things
extra
change.
skin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So mine are actually really small. They're 240, which is a B, and that's it.
Yeah.
I didn't want to be like walking around like half the girls in LA with their giant tits.
Yeah.
I'm too thin. It would just look odd.
And you have some brain. You have
yeah,
some
I mean
brain.
a little bit, just a little
Yeah.
bit. Washington D.C. is a state.
Yeah, you don't have that brain, but you got some other
Geography is not my strong point. But
I know that.
No, yeah, but I didn't know that the president lived in a district. It sounds like a movie.
I'm sure there's been tons of movies about it.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think like District 9, wasn't that about it? No,
that was Hunger Games.
That was aliens. Oh, yeah. That's okay.
Yeah.
Okay, we're both dumb. We're dumb. God, I feel like we should probably have a child. What if we had a child?
It'd be dumb as fuck.
Yeah, it would be. It'd be cool, though.
Yeah, it'd be cute. I'd probably be attractive and dumb. But at least when you're attractive, you have that.
Right. You
Right.
have,
You
you'd
want
be
it like
decent
that.
enough looking. You have that.
If you're dumb and you're ugly, you're fucked, right, Fernando?
Wow.
I'm sorry, I'm giggly today. Oh, I shot a movie on Saturday.
Oh, wow. Interesting.
Yeah.
What was it like?
I suck at acting.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm not an actor.
No, you're a better person.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Now, having done Apprentice with Donald Trump, how do you feel about Trump?
I really like Trump
I
as
like
a
Donald
person.
Trump.
I think he's cool. I think he's smart. He's, witty. He's definitely entertaining.
Yeah.
I am very nervous to have that guy near a button that could blow up our world because
Right.
he's very easily... Like, he's very combative.
Right.
Like, he'll yell at a person in a wheelchair during a debate, and you're just like, did you just do that?
Yeah.
And you can't take it back. Once you push that button, we're all dead.
Yeah,
So-
I don't think that they would give him that button, but I like him and I like Sanders. I feel like those are the guys that I just like listening
Sanders
to
is
him.
too old.
Yeah, but I think
He's
we
gonna
also
die.
have a president die in office. I think would be awesome too.
Yeah, but I thought Dick Cheney could have, when he wasn't president, but I thought he could have gone.
Yeah, but yeah,
But
he could have gone. He could have gone.
with the weight and the heart issues, all of that, I was just worried for him.
Yeah,
But
Trump could die in office. I don't know. It'd be interesting to see. It'd be interesting to see.
You know what? I'm curious. I'm cautious. I'm scared. I'm scared. But
Yeah.
I mean, it could be the best thing that ever happened to us. It could be the worst. I think most of middle America will be voting for him.
Yeah.
Yeah, they like it.
Yeah, I think it's exciting. Well, that's the only thing I like. Like, I don't care about politics at all. I just think that it's nice to hear him and Sanders both just talk off the cuff. Like, they
Right.
just sound like fucking crazy
Because
dudes you
they
invited to
believe
your
what they're
party.
saying, though. They say it with conviction, and they
Right.
believe it, and so that makes everyone believe it. And you're like, do you know what he just said? That is crazy.
But these other politicians, they can't do that because
Yeah.
they have so many like people's
And
money in their pockets. And stuff.
exactly.
They can't,
They're
they have
little
to monitor
bitches.
what
They're
they say.
puppets.
Yeah, they're puppets. So that's what's interesting, I think, is at least it's putting a lot of that puppetry that's behind the scenes like into light.
Well, in November, I guess we'll all figure it out. He's
Yeah.
winning all those. He's winning all the states.
Make America great again, you know?
Oh.
I mean, hopefully you and I will probably spend some quality time by then. I'm
Yeah,
hoping.
for sure. I have a fireplace.
Ooh.
Yeah, I totally haven't
And I
used
have
it yet.
a semi-hard log.
I don't think you should refer to your penis as a log.
Okay. My penis is very longish, though.
Is it?
I feel like it's,
Is it girthy?
Yeah, I'm a real girth man, I feel like, you know?
Are you a grower? Like, I feel like because I have boys.
Yeah.
Like, one's like more of a grower, not a shower.
Right.
Well, because I bathed them since they were more.
Yeah, but you gotta, first of all, you have to quit bathing him now. Okay.
At this point, yeah, no. Well, my 8-year-old, sometimes I have to wipe his ass because he doesn't get it all off.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, okay, well then maybe, we could definitely date then. I could definitely see this. I have to get to an audition.
Yeah,
Is that
I
okay?
heard. No, I heard. You have a hard out. That's what I was told.
Yeah, well, it's an al dente
hard out.
It's an al dente out.
All right, well, it was nice having you here.
You too.
And
I mean,
you'll have to come back.
oh, I'm going to come back again. For sure, I'd love to. You really just light up my day.
Yeah, I'll meet you in the garage.
Yeah, I'll be down there. Thank you.
All right, bye.
Bye.
So that does it for my show today. It was a little, when I have comedians in here, I get a little raunchy. We know that. I love them. And I love Theo. I think we're totally going to make out at some point. And I just want to say thank you to him for being here today. But I really, really, really wanted to tell you to download my podcast on iTunes and please give me a 5-star rating. That would be amazing. And then maybe I'll make out with you.
Ooh, did you feel the tension? I felt like you could actually, it was palpable. Like I could definitely tell that they had something going on, and what a fun treat looking back. Anyway, have a good one, guys. See you soon.
Thanks for listening to Brandi Glanville Unfiltered. Download new episodes every week, and if you haven't already, subscribe. And be sure to leave us a rating and review. And while you're at it, check out some of the other great shows available on Straw Hut Media.